Well, folks, I could not be happier, okay? Okay, that is sarcasm, I'm not gonna lie. So we actually got some details on upcoming LEGO DC sets that are coming out, the ones that I've been talking about. And yes, they are Batmobiles, and it turns out it is going to be the Batmobile from the Batman, and it's going to be a Batman v Superman Batmobile as well. I was really hoping that LEGO would use this opportunity to give us something new that we've never seen before, like the Batman Batmobile. And I'm not talking about the movie, I'm talking about the show from 2004. That is a really cool show. And give us Batman and Joker from that show. They love to give us Batman and Joker, and if they made a representation of those characters from that show, that would have been really cool to see them depicted and to see if they could pull those characters off with that design. And Joker wasn't that well liked, I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, but I didn't mind the character whatsoever. Like, they didn't try to do Mark Hamill Joker again, because there's no way you can do that better. So they try to do their own thing, and that is the right approach, and would love to see that show in LEGO, but I don't think that's probably ever gonna happen. I mean, we have such a good opportunity to get something like that now, and we are getting Batman v Superman Batmobile again. I already have that set. It's a cool set, I like it, but I don't really want that again. Are we going to get Batman and Superman then? Are we seriously going to get Henry Cavill's Superman again, when there's literally a new Superman movie out as well? It did better than all the Marvel movies, but LEGO, they don't know or they don't care. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here, okay? DC is not doing things better than Marvel. No, absolutely not. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully we could get some Superman sets in the future, but whatever. Batman v Superman, okay. And the Batman Batmobile again as well. I also have that Batmobile as well, and yeah, these are not exciting to me whatsoever, so it is really unfortunate. Apparently the game is going to have basically all of the Batmobiles. Are we going to see like the Telltale Batmobile as well? What if they did that? That would have been really cool. Like, use the opportunity to give us something new. Like, please. Don't you want to do that as well? Like, isn't that more fun for the designers and for everyone, right? By the time that these sets come out, it has been, what, 10 years since the Batman v Superman Batmobile came out, and I'm not opposed to the idea, but like, I honestly would rather see the Batman Forever Batmobile again, you know, on a smaller scale, more minifig scale. And what about Batman and Robin? Do that. That could have been cool. I feel like, well, I don't actually know this. Is it even the same? Is it the same as Batman Forever? I don't even know. LEGO DC is not taking risks anymore. We're not really getting any Justice League sets for 2026, right? And well, it's been quite a few years since we've gotten some really cool, exciting DC sets, and hopefully they will get back to it at some point. If this new DC cinematic universe is doing well, that definitely makes it more likely, and they are perceived well, so hopefully that happens, you know, hopefully they're good for many reasons, including of course that we're getting LEGO sets based on them. So yeah, that is probably why for so many years we just don't get as many DC characters, you know, the last few years, because of the DC cinematic universe being just bad. They're badly written, they're not well made, it's so unorganized, and there's no real vision behind what's going on. And obviously Marvel has been so successful, and LEGO Marvel is more successful than LEGO DC, and apparently the only thing that sells is LEGO Batman. So we're getting LEGO Batman, I don't mind that, but it's still disappointing that if that is all that we're getting for the next few years or whatever, do something more interesting, please. We're getting the same Batmobiles over and over when there's many things you can do. What about a Rocksteady Batmobile from the Arkham series? That would have been sick, right? Yeah. I've talked about this. Whatever. It's unfortunate. Wonder what they're gonna look like. Are they going to be very similar? There's an okay amount of pieces attached to them. So, the Batman v Superman Batmobile is going to have 220 pieces, and the Batmobile set that came out 10 years ago, that had like, what, 300 pieces almost. So, it is probably going to be somewhat on the same scale, because we also got like a forklift with that set as well. So, yeah, it's probably going to be very similar in size. And then the Batman Batmobile, which will have over 300 pieces actually, and that that is less than the last time we got the Batmobile. So it's gonna be smaller in scale. You know, the same thing that we saw with the Tumbler, but the price was still just absolutely insane, which is why I still don't have it. So we'll just have to wait and see what they look like, what minifigs that we're gonna get, etc. Hopefully at least they look good. Anyway, that is all the time that I had for now. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Take care.